All right, so many of you have asked questions, like what's the biggest needs or the biggest obstacles that you face. So as I'm preparing, well, actually right now I'm recovering, but I'm recovering and preparing to go to Honduras at the same time. And as you know, they've got the most historic damage they've ever had. From a few months ago, back-to-back hurricanes have really got them in bad shape. And so this trip is going to look a little different than some other trips. And we got me and my uncle Glenn have a lot on the table there, so to speak. When we get there, more than one trip is going to allow for. But this is what it looks like. And this is just part of the preparations here. And you can see that when you have down power grids and when you're in a remote location, not just counting the hurricanes, but when power, cost, and availability are obstacles. So we're going to be giving out these lights, and they have a little lithium ion battery in them, and they just charge with that little panel during the day, during the sunshine, even partial sunshine, which there's plenty of that in Honduras. And then that light will give enough light to see by through the night, and literally all it takes is that bulb and that little USB panel. This panel here charges that inverter, which will run 110 plug, up to 250 watts. Also charge devices and run a light. And I think it's 30,000 or 40,000 milliamp hours. Each one of these power banks here, while they can be fast charged, car, conventional power, they also in about 6 hours will charge themselves, and they're 20,000 milliamp. And so that's enough to charge, phones, lamps, these lamps. And this panel folds up portable, and that's pretty small there, about the size of a small handbag. And so this is just part of what, humanitarian relief, missionary work, those sorts of things look like. And I wanted to share with you just some of the preparations that's ongoing currently. And we have more to go. So we got a couple weeks before I head out. And again, even if you're not in a bad area as far as power availability, these little lights right here, they'll work in your home, in your garage. They're good for emergency lighting. They just have a little on switch on them, a little LED light. That's what it looks like. Just one part of preparation. All right. As far as my COVID, I'm still quite achy, but I'm recovering. I got my experimental medication that I'm taking, and body aches, sniffles, that sort of thing. But I think I'm on the mend. I was the last one with symptoms here in COVID house, so I'll be the last one to get better apparently. All right. Power of the sun to power those things in your life which are necessary and needful. All right.